Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, that tells me that one of the streams are, there you go, there's a sound on here, and
Oh,
you can be heard in the microphone, just so you know.
what?
You can be heard in the microphone.
Okay. Oh, my couple is
What?
doing a live to get money, but it's the
Okay.
one that doesn't like to work.
Okay.
The one that wanted to tell my dad that my grandma was dead the day that my grandma died, and he
Okay.
was in the hospital.
Okay, and anyway, so with that awesome introduction, we're back today. Let's get into the just chatting. We are back today with some more Little Nightmares. We accomplished our main goal last time, got the final trophy, and now let's switch on over here. Oh, wait. And reactivated. So now if we check our trophies requirements, we only have the DLC trophies to go. Everything else is accomplished, which is exactly we're going for the heart to the core one last time. Took us about a year and a couple more, 2 years and a few months, but we made it. And now we're off to 100% the DLC trophies. Alright, chat, let's get it. Let's dive right into it. Checking for that downloadable content. That is exactly what we need. We gotta make sure to have that. On yesterday's stream, we actually played the first chapter of the DLC. Um, and I've been kind of thinking whether, like, if I want to replay it to get the collectible trophies and like the miscellaneous trophy, or if we should just go ahead and play like the next two chapters to kind of familiarize ourselves with everything. I'm very confused. Extension pass? No, the hideaway. Extension pass? Oh, what? Okay, so it turns out. Wait, hold up. Okay, so it turns out that I only have access to two of the DLCs. Damn. I had not foreseen this. I thought I had access to all three of them in this edition. My bad's chat, my bad's that's not the best start we could have hoped for. Yeah, so that would actually imply, damn. We do have access to number 3, which is weird. I can select this one. It is weird, right? What? Why the fuck would you have access to like 1 and 3 and not 2? Dude, see that's actually like what? It makes no sense. All right, so with that in mind, then I think, yeah, fuck it. All right, so I think with that in mind, I guess the goal is to what we should actually do is replay the first one and go for the miscellaneous trophies, and then we'll play number 3, and also try and get all the miscellaneous. What is this? Recovered float Sams. I don't know what float Sams are. I guess they're all of them are bottles. Yeah, because they got one float Sam. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna replay the first one and actually try and get all the bottles. So we're on the lookout for float Sams. Alright, chat. So yeah, okay. I mean that shortens out the plan a little bit, but not too much because it's still gonna take quite a while, and we're gonna get the death counter back up. But of course, we're not gonna need it because after one playthrough, I've already mastered this game and not gonna die to anything. But anyways, yeah, the only issue that I have with this, the only real issue that I have with this is that now we're not gonna get a 100% completion on the fucking trophy list unless I actually buy the next DLC, man. That's the only problemo I see with all of this. Alright, that's the only thing that I'm like, it annoys me because I was really hoping to see that beautifully round 100%. But other than that, everything else is fine. We got Roger over here chasing after kids like this, like the naughty boy he is. He learned some of that shit from Dr. Disrespect, I'm sure of it. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the audio is kind of a little bit janky, so I'm gonna just plug it out and replug it to see if we can fix this. I don't know if it comes out on your guys' end as well. It didn't really solve the issue. Okay, no bottles here so far. Okay, well, let's pretend that didn't happen, but we will start the death counter already. That was just a slight misstep, guys. It was just a slight misstep, chat. Anything here? Nope, nothing here. Okay, we run back here. Okay, so the little girl with the braids was just waiting for us to get like closer so she could also take off. Understood. Alright, maybe over here we'll find something. We're looking for like bottles essentially. That's the collectible that we're after in this DLC. Yep, okay, I see the first one. I see the first one right there. This is what we're after. Yep, open this up. Oh, he doesn't take a swig, he just picks up like a scroll inside. Ah, so I guess it's like it's kind of like a message in a bottle type of thing, where we then hope to deliver it. Okay, interesting. So that was the first one. Good to know, good to know. We now know the location of 2 of them, because on the first playthrough we also picked up the very last of the bottles, so we're looking for another 3 throughout this run. Would you like many viewers? Let's make you popular. Oh, guys, that's too much. That's too much. I can't ask you to do all that. All I have to do is go on the website. Ah, no way. You guys are too cray-cray. You guys are too cray-cray, man. I can't. Anyways, down the rabbit hole we go. Plop. Okay, for now the water is safe. For now we still haven't quite reached any danger zones in the water. Check back here, see if there's anything. Nope. At least nothing that we can see, so we're just gonna assume that there's nothing here. Okay, we don't have to pull that thing out, we can just... And let's pick this up. There are tiny little handprints here. Oh crap. The slugs are way more annoying in this version of the game than in the original game, I have to say. And we're still looking. Oh crap, nope, get away from me. Power slide. Jump. Jump. And now we just gotta draw them out. Jump. And up we go. See, like I said, we're completely prepared for everything that this chapter of the DLC throws at us. We're good. There's no need to panic. Yep, as far as I remember, this part of the water is also still safe. Up we go. Let's see, anything? Okay, nope. So let's make a little opening, and in we go. Holy crap, what is that? Is it oh, it's a toy. I thought it was actually like a skeleton of a little kid or something. Oh crap, okay, stuff started moving. Stuff started moving. Water is no longer safe. Water is no longer safe, chat. I do not like when stuff starts moving underwater, man. Holy shit. Okay, I guess I can add to the thing. See, so far the only thing that's killed us was our own stupidity. Oh, okay, and we already reappeared down here. Interesting. All right, let me just make sure that there isn't one of the bottles down here. Because I do remember we had to... No, come on, pick this up. Yeah, there it is. And then throw it at the slugs. And then they should just slowly melt off. And yep, come chase me. Okay, nope. Nothing there. Oh. Okay, can you pass me my phone then? Thank you. I don't know if it was in this part, but I know that there is one point where one of the trophies is to basically sink that into the bowl. Are we gonna be able to do it? Damn it. Okay, I'm assuming it's not this bowl. Otherwise the game would actually let us throw it in there. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that it's not this bowl. Let's see, bottles. No, no bottles. Okay. I drop this. Wait, actually, I have not checked this side. Something here? Nope. Okay. Also no bottles. Gonna open this up fully. So it fills entirely with water. Okay, now that it's been fully filled, we're gonna push it back down. And we're gonna swim. There it is. Okay, we're gonna swim through it. There it is. That's another one. How can I get there? Hold up, yo. How do I get there? Is there a gap through here that I can maybe go through? Yo, hold up, because I'm pretty sure that's another one of the bottles that I gets to get, but it seems like it's not obtainable with this much water. So maybe we have to wait, bring this up, fill it up entirely. Then there it is. Ah, crap. Alright, I'm pretty sure that that is the bottle that we need to get, so we gotta figure out a way to grab that. Hey, come on. Nope. Nope. Okay. I mean, there's no way around it through here. No, wait. Ah, crap. Okay, that's definitely not it. Fill it up entirely again. Yeah, and there we go. 1, 2, jump! And swim, kid, swim. Yes! What? Okay, I mean, we made it across. Okay, hold up. Maybe if I just go up here, there's some way to jump out the other side. Crap, now I'm actually stuck. Alright, hold up. We're gonna have to check this. Wait, hold up. We're gonna have to check. Yep. How the fuck? You reach the level where you can change the water, set it to a quarter full, then you can go through a window on the right. The bottle's in the back of the room. A quarter full and there's a window. Damn, okay, so I guess, yo, hold up. This is the actual spot. This is the actual spot. We just did not figure out the puzzle correctly. No, come on. Oh. Yet again, I thought there was gonna be water there, and turns out nope, there isn't water. But since there isn't water, that means that we can actually just get to this. Okay, and now what I want to know is how do we get up there? How do we get back up without any of the water? I mean, we got the puzzle that we needed, but now we're kind of stuck. Hmm. Oh, this is the little bits that we can go through. Oh, interesting. So to get the collectible, only a quarter, but to actually go through the thing, it needs to be like 3/4 full. Oh, I guess I need to redo this whole part. There it is. Now that it's activated, you just gotta push. Uh, Now I'm stuck. Okay, there you go. Now I'm unstuck again. What the fuck? Hold up, the controls are being a bit... What the fuck? Okay, so the thing is doing something a little weird right now, where like the only thing I can do is swim in this circle. Hold up. I don't know. The game just got kind of janky for some reason. All right, let's try this again. So we go here. We push this to 1/4. And then supposedly, yeah, we can climb through here. And if this hasn't been, okay, no, so it's already saved that we picked it up. So now we can go back through. Okay, go back through. We put this up to 3/4. Into the water, and as long as we don't get clipped into the corner. Yo, what's good? I am. Why are you asking, Alice? I gotta say that's a little bit of a weird opening question. I can't lie. By the way, what's up? How you doing? Yo, appreciate the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Hell yeah, man. How you doing? How you doing, Alice? I am definitely old enough to be doing my own thing. Let's just put it that way, all right? But you kind of tripped me out by coming in like asking, just asking that like out of the blue. Oh, you said how are you? My bad, yo, my bad. I completely misread that, yo. How you doing? I misread that entirely. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. For a second I just like Glenn said it and I read like how old are you and I was like damn. I already started like being interrogated like right off the bat. But anyways, I'm glad to hear you doing well and okay. Okay, we gotta add to the... My bad, Zio. I completely misread your first message. I mean, I've been trying to. I've been trying to get back into it. It was something that I used to do like a few years ago, and now we're kind of starting to get back into it. And what better theme to do it than with a Halloween game, man? I mean, I feel like it's the perfect time. That's why we're playing some Little Nightmares. Just trying to play the DLCs. I don't know if you play like the main game or even the DLCs for that matter. But yo, so far the DLC certainly is spoopy. Yep. Jima is absolutely creepy, man. Holy shit. But yo, highly appreciate the follow, by the way. It helps us out a bunch. We're trying to grow the community here. Alright, come on. There we go, we got to beat. Oh crap, and there's the third bottle right here. Perfect. That's 3 out of 5. Yo, which game do you stream mostly? Yeah, mostly we've been streaming like Little Nightmares since I got back. Okay, and I also do art for streamers, logos and banners and emo. You can have a look at what you need. Look at that, it would be much appreciated. I mean, honestly, yo, that would be dope. That would be pretty dope. I like looking at art in general anyways, but I gotta give you a heads up to begin with that my budget for this channel at the moment. Alright, now that we're in a chiller place, I can talk to you. My budget for this channel at the moment is essentially at 0. So I'm not gonna get your hopes up or anything, but I love looking at people's arts. I find it extremely inspiring. So yeah, I'll definitely take a look at your stuff for sure. Any socials where you can connect. Yeah, if you type !Discord, you should be able to get access to. Oh crap! Fuck! Come on. Yeah, !Discord, and you should be able to. You should get like my Discord link. Or at least the Discord username. Which would be dope if you actually did that, because it was a command that I just put in like today, this morning, and although I tested it and it worked out, it would be awesome to have somebody else test it out and let me know if it works for them. Because since I've been doing a multi-stream setup, this should work for you know, across channels. But yeah, the code is !Discord. Holy crap. Oh, this is it. This is it right here. This is where we can get the miscellaneous trophy. Okay, maybe we can we do it with the shoe? No, we cannot. All right, let's grab this. Come on. Yeah. Was that it? Oh no, there's a specific thing here that we're supposed to throw. Okay. There's a specific ball-like thing over here. Yeah, there it is. Fun and games ahead. This is one of the missable trophies for this DLC. Which, for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, our main goal here is to get all the trophies across the base game and the DLCs. We finished the base game on last stream and kind of started with the DLCs. So yeah, so now we should have, yep, 2. Now we got 2 of the 3 trophies for this chapter, for this DLC chapter, which is dope. The only thing that we're missing now is we gotta find the 4th bottle. And once we have that, we're pretty much in the clear because we know where to find the 5th bottle. We actually found it during our first playthrough, just incidentally. So yeah, right now the only thing that we're missing is that... there it is, yep. The only thing that we're missing is that 4th bottle, so we can open up the message. You connect like Discord and stuff. But yeah, exclamation mark Discord, and that'll take you right there. Let's see if perhaps... Just gotta do like a full take of the room, just to make sure that it's not here where the 4th bottle lies. Push. There we go, lost boy. Oh crap. Come on, grab this and run. Grab this and run. Grab this and run. Grab this and run. Yep, run, 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 run. But yeah, Alice, have you played this game before by any chance? Yeah, we close the door so we're in a safe space, and that gives us plenty of chance to kind of look around, peek around the corners. Okay. No bottle here. Okay, that also scared me a little bit. I thought for a second we had jumped down too early and we're about to get electrocuted. If y'all hear some snoring coming through the mic, I promise it's not me. It's the little doggo over here behind me. She's the author of those. She's already passed out. Poor little girl had a pretty big day, and she's also not feeling too well, so she really needs to get her rest, you know? Otherwise she'd be basically like over here right next to me, kind of asking for attention and hoping to be on the camera. I'm pretty sure this is a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyways because I didn't do it in the first playthrough. I just want to see if that takes us somewhere or if that just takes me to death. Did that just take me to my immediate death? Yep, it did. That's exactly what that did. Awesome. Oh, fuck. Damn. Okay, just missed the box. And that takes us to a quite even 6. Pretty great, huh? Pretty great. I know we're doing super well. And this is the DLC chapter that we already had played. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to move the box now because clearly now it's definitely too far away to make it. I thought I just missed the jump, which I might actually be, but we're just gonna realign it real quick and make things a lot easier on ourselves. Just gonna bring the box a little bit closer, and that little inch That little cheek smidge is gonna make all the difference. Oh, for fuck's sakes, come on, you gotta be shitting me. Holy crap, now we're actually just like stuck on this. Okay, come on now. Yes, thank you. Of course I had to keep running, otherwise once we lose the momentum, then we're screwed. Okay. Can we get through this part without hitting double digits? One can only hope. Okay, there it is. Okay. Now we're not gonna make the dumb mistake of going down the deep dark hole again, because we've already learned where that leads. Oh, there it is. There it is, man. Jima. No, no, no. Dude, she is freaky. This hoe is... She genuinely freaks me out, man. Chase sequence in general, I'm not good with those. Okay, and then we go here. Swim, 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 swim. Oh my god, we can't get in. Oh my god, we can't get up through the side of the barrel. Of course not, because it's round, so it will freaking roll. You have to get in through the through the ends. I'm really freaking glad that there is not an achievement for doing this, like the DLC, without dying, because that would insanely freak me out. There it is. Look how much easier that was. Is this something that I need? No, but this is actually something I could use. Perfect. Off we go. There it is. Okay, we're good. Oh my god, holy crap. Fuck, I had to jump. Holy crap, she freaked the shit out of me. Yep. Okay, dude, this Jima's freaking scary, man. Sent your friend request on Discord. Dope. Much appreciated, Alice. Did you find it like on the context, or did you use the exclamation mark Discord? Because that didn't pop up. Holy crap, dude, this freaking hoe. It's like, yo, I swear it feels like playing a game with Jaws. Crap, 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 crap. No. I swear it feels like playing like a Jaws game. Get up, get up, get up. Yep. Get up. Keep going. Keep climbing. Climb that shit to the top, man. As far away from the water as you can. As far away from the water as possible. Okay, right now we're in a good position. Can you please put the flashlight forward so I can see if there's anything here that I need? But alright, I'll check this Discord after the stream. let's go grab. Okay. All right, now we gotta jump and make it as far that way as we can. The bubbles are over there. Oh, nope, the bubbles are over there now, so we gotta wait for her to not be. Okay, so she's moving. Does she go to where we point the flashlight, or screw it, we're going for it. We're going for it. We're going for it. Ah, no, no, jump, jump, jump. Oh my goodness, holy crap. Ah, dude, it freaks me out every time. That's right, man. I love like shark slash just like animal horror movies in general. But damn, like these are the parts. Oh my god, these are the parts of it that like really freak me out. There it is. Okay. Okay. Yep, these are totally the things about it that freak me the fuck out, man. Holy sheets. And okay, of course, there is the other. How do we get there, though? Well, that wasn't it. That was not it, but that is where the other bottle is, and we have to get that before we do anything else. Oh crap. Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit, okay. We made it. And that's the final one that we needed to search for, because we already know where the last. There it is. Not alone. Bam. And that's okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna wait. Crap. I'm gonna switch it down here anyways, but just to kind of see. That takes us to 100% and 100%. There it is. Okay, awesome. Awesome, that's exactly what we were going for. Now what we can do is just now we can just continue on with the DLC. Don't have to worry about any other collectibles, just gotta finish off the challenges. No. Okay, that is a huge like load off of my mind now. Now that we got both of the miscellaneous trophies that we needed to do. We drop this down here. Yep. I'm pretty sure that we can lower the water. Yeah, we can lower the water. Yeah, good. Is it down here? Yes, it is. nope, 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 nope. Not what we're trying to do. I will say, man, as many hours as I spend in this game, the controls are still... They still feel janky. Bring the water back up. Pick this up. Throw it to the other side. Pick it up again. Put it in here, and now we roll. And roll. And roll. Ah, crap. Okay, so that doesn't stay there, which means that we gotta adjust this first. And of course, we cannot pull the briefcase from any other way except from the handle. Nope, that's not what I want. I want the briefcase. Yep. Okay, let's put it right here like so. That should be a good point. Bring this up. Once again, we open the doors. And we go. There it is. Power slide for effect. Bam. You love to see it. Push down this door with our superhuman strength, and immediately we're in the water. Jima over there just awoke from her nap chair. Not freaky at all. Please climb up. Please climb up. There we go. Thank you. And then we're going. All right, there it is. There it is. Okay, we got the electricity turned on, which means it's just about time to fry this hoe. Oh, yippee. And there we go. And up we climb, up we climb, up we climb. There we go. Nice. Holy crap, yo, you're just trying to... Oh. Okay, you're doing a lot of things. Doing a lot of things there, Jima. If I were you, I'd be a little bit more discreet. Or bad things might happen to you, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, Jima. It just had to be done. It just had to be done. There was no other way around it. Yo, Alice, congratulations on reaching level 1 of our chatters. Hopefully this is the beginning of hopefully this is the beginning of the journey. Hopefully you've been enjoying it so far. Yo, your username is correct. I sent you my work on Discord because you kindly replied to me on Discord, then we talked there. Absolutely. After stream, I'll take a look at it, and yeah, if anything, I'll let you know. But while we're streaming, we don't typically do these things. We don't typically like deviate from that over here. So yeah, it's gonna have to wait a little bit. Currently, we on a mission. On a mission to achieve the shiny trophies. Ah, and that gets us caught by Roger. Alrighty. Ready. Right, and now we're basically put in the same. We're caught by Roger at the same time that 6 in the original story is caught. For those of you who haven't played the main game, the little yellow figure over there, that's 6. And she gets caught like halfway or the beginning-ish of chapter 2 of the game. Yeah, that was DLC number 1. Sadly, for those of you who weren't around at the beginning of the for those of you who weren't around at the very beginning of the stream, we found out that we actually have access to DLC like chapter 1 and DLC chapter 3, which makes no freaking sense to me why that would be the case. But yeah, this one, as you can see, like we just played the number 1, 5 out of 5 float Sams, but number 2 is blocked. So we don't actually get to, you know, be in the Hideaway, or is it called the Hideaway? What's it called? Yeah, it's called the Hideaway. We don't get to experience the Hideaway with all the little gnomes and things, and instead we get to skip to the end, chapter 3, which, what was it called? Fuck it, the only way I know how to see it is over here. It's called The Residence. Right, so we gotta skip over to The Residence. I'm just gonna really quickly check on the trophies for The Residence. Oh crap. Yeah, don't worry. See, I'm just gonna really quickly check on what the trophy requirements for the chapter 3 of this nightmare is, of Little Nightmares is. The Residence DLC guide, which should be also finish the final chapter. Completing the DLC chapter, yes. Who knows what secrets they hold, so we gotta find completing miscellaneous caster during the playthrough where you need to smash the vase that's in the trophy picture. Doesn't involve putting books into empty slots. Okay, and then we gotta find all the float Sams. Alright, so very similar to the one, except there's apparently a puzzle one that we're gonna have to do a couple things. On the right hand side of the mirror, of the middle floor, involves putting books into empty slots. There are a couple extra books. One is the key to finding the vase. Spine that looks like a half of a mask. You're on a bit of a journey. Huh. All the way back to the, okay, to where you fell down to the big pile. Bring this reddish all the way back to this area behind the book pile. Okay. All right. So that tells us basically everything we need to know. We're mainly gonna be on the lookout for the bottles. So mainly on the lookout for the bottles and completing the thing, and then there's also the puzzle that apparently will require us to backtrack quite a bit. So we'll see how that goes. We might need a second playthrough to achieve that final miscellaneous trophy. Oh, that's from Shrek. I was wondering, like, what are you? Where do I know that from? Why is that so freaking? The main thing is that I've actually seen Shrek much more times in Portuguese, or at least the first one. So that part I remember very clearly in Portuguese. Okay, let's see. No bottles in here just yet. Ah, okay. So this is it, and there is an opening over here, if I'm not wrong. Is there an opening over here? No. There's just like a... There's just an entrance over here, okay. And this is where we're gonna have to... This is where we're gonna have to put the book that we get later on, I guess. So that's the puzzle that we need to solve. Okay, interesting. So for now, we're still looking for the bottles. A bottle? Nope, wait, climb up, please. Or maybe not. Okay, don't climb up. It's all good. What do I care? I mean, I'm only the main player, right? Like it's not like you have to obey like the commands I'm inputting. Nah, why would that be the case? Why would you want to play a game where the main character, the character you're supposed to be controlling, actually obeys all the commands you input? That takes all the fun away from the actual gaming experience. Holy shit, you. Alright, cool stuff, cool stuff. Much appreciated, Alice. But like I said, I still gonna check, still gonna check like after at the end of the stream. Yeah, yeah, I can drop a follow afterwards as well for sure. What would you say is your main like art style? Oh, holy crap. Okay, she heard me. I forgot about the sneaking around part. It's been so long since I had to sneak that I completely spaced on it. But yeah, Alice, what would you say is I guess your main art style or the your kind of signature style? I'm genuinely curious. Okay, so we're gonna have to crawl very slowly. Chat, everybody be quiet. We do not want to get caught over here. Nope, there are no bottles here. Okay, I think we're in a safe space. Whoa, okay. This is kind of cool where like you actually do have basically an open. Interesting. You actually have kind of an open map in this DLC. That certainly is something completely different than what we've seen before. I almost feel like a little bit overwhelmed actually. Can we do anything? Okay, no, it seems like there's nothing much that we... There's a thing on the ground here. There's a couple things on the ground which make me think that if I was able to somehow push or place something in there. I don't know. But anyways, right now this is what we're trying to solve here. We just start with one issue at a time. Okay. Holy shit! What? Okay, so that happened. That wasn't freaky at all. Oh, shit. Okay, what the f... Okay, well, we know that we gotta somehow have something else that fits in there, because I'm pretty sure we need that. Pretty sure we want to somehow take that. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we can find, and then we'll kind of come back to this. Also, we were told that in this middle level is where we would get the... is where we find the book that we need to bring back to the start. So I don't even know, man. Given the openness of this whole thing, holy crap. Okay, there's somebody back there. Dude, this is freaking me out, man. This place is freaking me out. It's like not as much as Jima chasing me under the water, but it's definitely creepy. And this is it right here. Let's see. That doesn't look like it goes in there. This looks like it goes in here. Did that just move? I'm not really sure what just happened. Anyways. This looks like it goes in here. I don't think that goes in there. How about this? Can this go in here? Nope, this definitely does not go in here. All right, hold up, hold up, hold up, because there is a book up there, which I'm pretty sure is the book that goes in here. So maybe if we out. Okay. Hold up. Then let's. Can we? Can we? Yo, book. Can you please come? Can you please come out? Or no? Are you unable to get out of there once we put the book in the right spot? Can we not get it out? Out. Okay, so I guess once you put the book in the right spot, you can't really get it out. That leaves me very confused as to what to do next. Oh, okay, there's a gap right there. Okay, so at least this book can go in here. Oh, I think that is it extending? I want to say that the ladder is actually like being extended. The gap? Nope. Can I put it in here? Nope. Can I put it in here? Nope. Okay. I somehow slide this like in here somewhere. Nope. I mean, I know this doesn't go in there, but I really don't know where else. Is this a gap? Nope, this isn't a gap. Nothing here. Nope, nothing here. Okay. So let's try this one more time. Let's just see what happens. I mean, I don't think we've climbed. We can get. Ah, crap. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do the part that we already know what to do, and then we'll come back and worry about everything else. 'Cause I think that sounds pretty fair. Crap. Yeah, I was pressing the crouch button. Can you not press the crouch button while you walk? Well, I mean, not while you hold something. Because I swear, or is it like because it's too big you can't crouch? Yeah, because you see now the book is here with me. And then wait. Okay, so apparently we cannot just crouch while holding something, so I guess we gotta advance a little bit more in this chapter before we can bring that book back. Okay. So I mean, we know where that book leads. Or, I mean, okay, we know we know where to gotta take that book, right? Hmm. Okay, hold up. Okay. All right. I'm getting a few ideas here. Nothing, nothing that I would say is anything genius, but like somehow we have to get to that. And we cannot get to that by climbing on these things. So we may have to bring something here that we can climb onto. Now the question is, what is something here that is climbable and movable? Can we move these huge freaking ladders? I don't think so. How about this coffee table? Can we move it? No. Interesting, the light works. This thing? Nope. So there's no chance that we can move this thing either. Okay, so this... Oh. Wait a minute. I know I just died right there. Also, we haven't been adding the I think we're at 14 or 15. I might have missed one. But I think there's a rope there. Isn't that right? There is. There's a rope here. And I guess it's not reachable, at least not for me to just go and grab like that. Okay.
I think she wants to go out again.
Yeah, I think so too. Let me inspect these other bookshelves to see if there are other gaps that... Yeah, this is the room with that, which... Yeah, which is basically like impossible to... Alright, let's see if we just wait... Nope. See, if we just wait, maybe there's like a right timing for this, like when the eye closes. There. Disorientation. Orientation matters at all in this. How about like so? Yeah, I guess not, because I legit put it in all four different positions, and unless there's a difference outside of the room that I'm not seeing. Yeah, unless there's something outside of the room that I'm missing. Okay, so this book spawned off of the place again. Holy crap! Oh, I'm genuinely. Wait a minute. There's some scratch marks on this floor. Yeah, there are some scratch marks on this floor, which makes me think that. Yeah, especially because he does that, and he doesn't do that anywhere else. Hmm? Uh, yeah, is that okay? Hmm. Yeah, that's the final book that I need right there. But how do we get there? Of course, he only knows how to jump, how to jump like outwards. Can't jump to the side. Yo, I'm honestly stuck in this thing. What to do? What to do? Nope, nope. No, it's not in there. I'm missing a lot of things still. Let's see, it just looks like a plain red book. Yep, okay, this is just a plain red book. Okay. Um Literally anywhere else. Now I am running out of ideas. I'm not gonna lie, chat. If I take this book and bring it back up, can I then use that for something? Maybe. Holy shit, if you run enough, you actually hear him like panting and breathing heavily. Cool. Ow. Just tripped over the book. Drop this shit here. Holy crap, this is frustrating, man. Yo, this is extremely frustrating. Damn. Especially given the fact I can barely do anything. Damn. Okay. It's all good. We just gotta put our minds to work. We put our minds to work, we can solve we can solve basically anything. Just gotta really like see this as a whole. Yeah, I don't think this has much to do with anything, but what if we turn off both these lights? Okay. Slightly, ever so slightly frustrated with this chat. I cannot lie to y'all. I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit dumbfounded as to what is it exactly that we should do. Let's see, is there something that I missed over here? I know that we need that key, and so somehow she's gonna need to get out of there. Okay. So yeah, she's gonna need to get out of there somehow. Or we have to progress enough that she spawns out of there. But until then, so it seems like the lights are on to kind of help give us that visibility. But what is it that's in the corners there, or in the corner there, that we need to see? Why is there an opening right here? Man, so many questions. And no, we cannot climb up that way. And nope, of course he cannot. He's incapable of jumping in a different direction. Nope. Wait. Oh my goodness. No comments. No freaking comments. I'm not mad, you're mad. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Oh, crap. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, at least that's one. At least that's one of the issues that we had. One problem solved. Okay, nothing major here. I appear to have locked myself in here now. Yay! So it seems like we're stuck here, chat. Yep, I just closed the door and, and made it impossible for us to get out. Just because I wanted to see behind the door. Okay, but at least that gives us something to go off of. Yep. Okay, we now know that we have everything we need from this room. Yep, okay. Which means that just maybe if we take this on over to the other side. Let's see if it fits and if we'll get it. Super creepy. Well, it still doesn't open the other side for us, but it allows us to get this. Now the question is this the one that we want? And also, can we do the same thing? Yes, we can. Okay, so we can also rotate this ladder. Okay, climb up, yes. And this way we can actually make it up here. Huh. Okay, that's why there was a little thing there. Oh crap. Shit. Okay, so that's why there was an opening there. Now I understand, and I'm pretty sure. Let's see what it does the other way. Okay, so it's kind of stuck. Can you please point your stupid flashlight in the actual direction of where I'm going so I can see what I'm trying to see? I'm not trying to look at this huge thing, man. Okay.
Next time it's yours. Really?
Okay.
Ese meme, amor. Ese es
Ah, okay. Okay, so something. Okay, something tells me that what we want to do. Yeah, yep. There it is. And now we're just missing the one. Yep. There it is. Okay. Well. Okay, that took a little while, but it opened up the room. Yo, crazy. Damn, yo. Super insane, man. I'm just super like overwhelmed by everything. Okay. Alright, so I guess there is an order to things. I guess there's an order to which portrait is which. And I'm assuming that this order comes from over here. Okay, so it's just about like turning on, all we're doing is turning on the lights. Not freaky at all. And then we go back around. Okay, so that did not work. Okay. Come on. So we know that we can turn these three on. And then maybe we try skip one. Nope. Okay, what if we try and go the opposite way then? Start from here. Okay, I think that we can only have so many lights on at once. So in that case, okay. Look, I definitely see the big nose chubster and the big nose skinny guy. Yeah, like this guy over here. I see his portrait. I see this guy's portrait. Yeah, this is the guy I was talking about. So we got creepy death doll staring way too hard at you, like kid. We got weird ass baby. We got Jabba the Hutt with a hairdo, like fresh off the salon, and we got Mr. Smiley. Let's see, which one of those can we actually find here? Hey, we got Jabba the Hutt with a hairdo. Yeah, I think he's the only one. We got Jabba the Hutt with a hairdo. We can definitely find him. Still missing one, I guess. Oh, the baby. Okay. We got the freaking creepy ass baby as well. He's also on there. There it is. See, we still haven't found any. Still haven't found any bottles actually, so that also worries me a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that we haven't seen any of them. Also, this one has a, I can't help but notice that this one has a, ooh, ooh, ah, crap. Okay, I can't help but notice that this one has a triangular base. Okay, so I think we gotta do is grab this and then there it is. Overshot it. There it is. Right, and then we got a bunch of like other lost children. I don't think. I think that these ones actually go over yonder. Yep, very much like so. Okay, that's what I thought. What are you doing? Hmm? How are you doing? Did it help?
Not good.
Okay. Making some progress. If you want to turn off the light, boo, so you can sleep better, go ahead. Here we're gonna see if we can't go back now from whence we came. Okay, yep, she's not here. What the Holy crap, dude, that's freaky. Oh, crap. Holy shit, dude, this part is giving me the chills, even though it's not even like it's that scary. It's just having to deal with these shadow creatures. Okay, let's try this again. You. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Maybe it's easier if you're further away from them. Let's try this again. I'm pretty sure this puts us at like 19. Okay. Now that we dealt with these. Oh, that's why I wasn't moving before, because I had hit. Okay, well, great, because now I kind of need to grab the book. Yeah, okay. Backtracking to the safe zone. One thing that we know at least is that this is a safe area. And all he wants to do is put the book back in its place. Okay, oh wait, it's right here. Okay, there's a couple fossilized kids around it. Ashes to ashes. Cool. First trophy down. Alright. Now we can continue with the spoopiness. Okay, after all, we have to get up there to grab that key. Okay. Here we go. Come on, Shirley. Little boy, can you, this is gonna sound wrong, but can you please grab? Can I maybe... Okay, we cannot climb up. We cannot pull the chair. What can we do? Can we pull the drawers? Oh no, okay, we can't just climb up here. Okay, cool. It wasn't really working, so that had me wondering. And now that means that we should be able to get to the highest point. And these shadow kids running around, dude, creepy as hell. And here we go. Opening the lock. Hey! We have one. We found one bottle. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't realize there's a path here. Oh crap, these are the ones that are actually coming after me. Oh, miss me. Those are the ones that are actually coming after me, and I forgot that I can direct the flashlight with R. Okay. Yeah, that's right, Moment. You take that. I'm armed. I'm armed. If you try and get me. Miss at the bowl, you get the horns. There you are. Oh. Damn, bro, these guys are annoying. And there's at least 4 of them now, we know that. Come on. Dude, it's freaking BS that they can just dive right at you as you're shining the flashlight on them. Where are the other 2? Hell no, man, I don't trust you motherfuckers to actually leave me alone. I need all of y'all to be strictly taken care of before I'll do anything else. Oh, I see you, bitch. Come on, who's next? Come on. That actually had me wondering if there was ever going to be an end to that, or if I maybe should just try and run past it. Let's try that strategy next. Stay the fuck away. Stay away, motherfucker. Nope, nope, stay away. That's right. Better back the fuck up. That's right, motherfucker. Back up. Ah, crap, of course. Nope. Crap, dude, these things are annoying as hell. Nope. Ah, I got too close. Damn it. Oh man, dude, these things are super annoying. Yo, I swear, man, this DLC freaked me out way more than this game, than the main game ever did. Hold up. Nope. Let me try it again just to make double sure that there is actually indeed no way that we can climb up, that we can open that door, sorry. Okay, I'm pretty convinced. I would choose to believe that there was no bottle there that I could have missed. Okay, there's a portrait of the final pathway. Interesting. Stay the fuck away. You better stay the fuck away, yo. Oh, crap. 124. At the very least. Ah, man, damn it.
Hindi na po pa. Não. Não está tendo, então. Bate pra mim. Bate um pouquinho pra mim e eu levo. Oh.
Alright. Yo, sorry that I'm not being as talkative as I usually am whenever I play these games. It's just that, yo, this is freaking me out, and I'm also trying to really like lock in and focus. You sure you don't want to turn the lights off? Well, yeah. Ah. Hey, we figured out another puzzle for, I forgot what this called, Sam for. We're just calling it bottles. You know, pirate messages. Good old messages in a bottle. Huh. There's an eye here, so trying to think. Yo, best viewers. Holy crap, no way, that's where we get the best viewers? Yo, scientificent. You're blowing my mind over here, man. You're blowing my mind. I had no idea that was the way to be popular. No way, all we needed to do was, you know, access the website. Holy shit. That's a new breakthrough. Okay. Now the question being, how do we get out of here? The door is closed. There is some sort of puzzle that needs to be solved first. Let's see, we have a book, so maybe we have to put the book somewhere. Maybe you gotta put the book back on the shelf. Doesn't seem like there's any space for it. Oh yeah, wait. No? I guess not. Okay. Well, we obviously can't drag the piano. I'm pretty sure that we cannot drag this chair. Nope. Okay, there is a box up there. But can we climb? Once again, janky controls. Can we climb? Maybe. Hold it. Come on. Pull up. Yep, I can see that he can do a pull up, but it doesn't seem like he can climb anything here. Come on, it's obvious that we need this. We gotta take this statue with us. This is exactly what we came in here for. I also have a pretty good idea of what room we're in, or like what room is on the other side. But the question remains, how do we open this door? First thing, I mean, there's a... If we maybe... Since there's holes in the wall, can we maybe make an even bigger hole? Can we somehow like pull the wallpaper? I mean, at least we're stuck in a safe spot, so that's at least something to be that we can be grateful for. Well, that just broke that. I think that was I think the piano really only opened the back here. Can we throw this up? Is there any way to get this up on top of the piano? Let's try this again. Shit. Let's try this again. So, actually, wait, let's take a look at the ground. See if we can't find some kind of groove or like keyhole entrance. Where he'll plop this, because this one has the circle. Got this, please. Toss her up here. Yes. And nope. Okay, she can't. She's not gonna get there. Anything back here that we can put? Nope. Anything over here that we can? Nope. It's really not seeming like it, huh, chat? Come on. We're gonna need a big brain idea right now to get through this, chat. If anything is gonna get us through this, it's a big brain idea. Let's see, the objective was to open this, and we did. And I'm also thinking that this book is not just here out of coincidence. You know, if you toss enough things at this wall, it'll eventually, you know, wear out and open. that the book making that sound? Yeah, I think it's the book making that sound. Okay. Trying to think. Okay, nope. I'm pretty sure it's not because we broke the vase. Because I'm like, basically, I feel like that's what most people would have done anyways. Push the vase to see if that was anything. Okay, let's see. Once again, we analyze. Is that from the wallpaper or is that a grabbable little thing? Let's see. Aha! Not what I was trying to do, but actually it worked out as well. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool indeed. Told y'all we were gonna need a big brain moment, and we got it, chat. And that should be, yep, all the pieces we need to get over here. And now we're in the Hall of Broken Mirrors. Holy crap, I actually thought that was the lady. But she was around because my controller's vibrating like crazy. This is the first time we get a chance to see her face, chat. Row. I guess she didn't want us to see that. I didn't know that was like a scripted thing that happened. I thought maybe it would happen like if we messed up. Row. Holy crap, okay. Are we just going kind of like towards her? Is it okay if we stay here a little bit longer to look? to look for things, because I'm pretty sure there's a bottle in here somewhere. I have to actually find it. Whoa, hold up. Not quite ready for that just yet. I don't think we can reach that, but it seems like there is a path to go over here. Not creepy at all. Not creepy at all. I'm not scared. You're scared. Yes! That's what we're looking for. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, that makes 3. And now we can keep it moving. A little bit longer. Well, since that door is so conveniently closed, I guess this is the only other way for us to move. This is the only other direction that we can go in. Is that blood on the mirrors? Unsure, but now this door is very conveniently open for us. Okay. Was that a death or was that... Oh, this is how we become the gnome. Holy shit, look at us run. Look at how we run. Dude, that's so cool. I know that this sucks, but I kind of like being the gnome now. Look at how we run. Okay, well, I did all that preparation for nothing. We got absolutely no hops as a gnome, apparently. Yep, apparently we got absolutely 0 hops as a gnome. But we're out here making the boast out of a bad... Holy shit. Oh. Okay. Right, I have forgotten that this is very much parallel to 6's story. Which means that, yeah, at the end, of course we have to end up at the feast. And methinks this would also be an ideal place to hide a bottle. Nope. Where am I? This would be a most ideal place to put a bottle. Wait, are we capable of climbing? Do gnomes have climbing prowesses? I guess not. I guess not, so I guess the only thing we can do is just move along, bobbling our little gnome hat. Let's see, this is where 6 would be coming from, and maybe, just maybe, yeah, look, there's one of the collectibles from the main game. But no bottles. And I think that we may have missed the other two because I don't think that as a gnome we're capable of grabbing anything. We can crouch. These guys are already fast asleep. We got no hops, and that means absolutely zero possibility of climbing anything that's taller than just a regular, you know, sidewalk curb. But any chance that we can maybe grab? What happens if we try and touch them? Nope, they're out. Well, down we go. And here we have the sausage. Is this the sausage that kills us? I mean, we know for a fact that the gnome should be able to at least grab stuff, right? And here we are. It should be the end of the game. We got no more controls, so our first time actually sort of socializing with other gnomes. Oh man, dude, this really just made everything, like this whole scene, so much sadder. Playing the DLC, man, makes this scene legit like break my heart. It's not gonna show us, okay. It doesn't show when 6 comes in and just like eats at you. We'll meet again. Holy shit, that was actually a great DLC. I wish we could have gotten the chance to play chapter 2. I'm really sad that we didn't. Of course, one more playthrough is still needed, so because we did not find all the collectibles. I'm actually gonna look into this right now to see which are the ones that I missed, because I think I definitely found the first and second one, and then the 5th one. Okay, let's see. You go through the door, it'll be in a dark hallway. Okay. Oh, what is this? What was that? Was that Roger's TV or is that somebody else's? Is that like a hint towards Little Nightmares 2? I'm very confused. But no, okay, according to this, we missed the first two and then we grabbed 3, 4, and 5, yeah. For the first collectible, you move further to the right and reach a big room with a staircase. This area has 3 floors. The next collectible is on the highest floor. Puzzle, you have open door to enter that door, go to the right. Painting puzzle up so that go through the next door and keep going as far as possible to the right. So remove a statue. Oh man, okay. Through the hole in the wall. Okay, okay. So yeah, having seen the other two are actually fairly early in the game, so I think maybe we can actually do those like real quick right now. Just basically get like all the trophies over and done with. Because it doesn't seem like it has to be like collect everything in one playthrough. It just seems like you have to collect every single one of them. That's it. Yeah, we got 3 out of 5. Ah, dude, I'm really mad that we don't get to experience the Hideaway. Damn, Sag. Very sad. Also, the whole story overall is sad, and the DLC is by far freakier than the main game. Holy, like the main game is kind of creepy, but it doesn't give you that sense of like urgency. Like holy shit, what the fuck, and also the puzzles are very much more basic. So it's kind of cool to see how much they push the boundaries of the story, the level design, the puzzles, like through in this DLC. I have to say I'm like more than I'm super pleasantly surprised by the DLC in this game. Let me know what y'all think. The ones who have played the base game, who played the DLC. Let me know what you guys think about this, man, because this is pretty dope, I have to say. Yo, what's good, Hana? Hana who woo. Anyways, how you doing? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we kind of just beat the DLC over here. Learned a lot more about the story. Just trying to essentially trying to get the final 2 collectibles that we missed on our first playthrough. All right, what you eating? What you snacking on? I'm definitely curious. What's on the menu for today? Cheeseburger with fries. I gotta ask, just like out of curiosity. That's nice. That's definitely nice. Out of curiosity, is there a reason why you shouting everything? Cheeseburger. Hell yeah, man. Did somebody say cheeseburger? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I've been sick the past couple days and my stomach's been kind of messed up. But yo, that sounds pretty fire. A good old cheeseburger sounds pretty damn good. Hell yeah, man. Yo, Race, appreciate Hell yeah, man. We appreciate you. What's this game about? Okay, how do I? All right, all right. Oof. Okay, what's this game about? Hey, we appreciate the follow, Hannah. Much, much, much appreciated. Hell yeah, it helps us out a whole bunch. Can't even tell you how much. Follow us so I can catch upcoming streams. Yo, much, much, much appreciated. Like I said, it helps us out a whole bunch. All right, how do I explain to you what this game is about? The game is it's kind of like set in this weird universe where the lady, the one that we just passed, she kind of runs this whole place called the Maw, and it pops up out of the ocean about once a year, and it feeds a whole bunch of these like weird people until basically they become so fat that they fall asleep, and then they take those and like butcher and they take those like guests and basically like butcher them all together. To the right, when you go through the doorway, you'll be in a dark hall. The hall has a couple of alcoves in the background. The bottle is placed on top of a bookshelf in the second alcove. Okay, hold up, because we just passed the... Yeah, and like right now, basically what we're doing is the DLC content, right? And that gives us a little bit more background into what happened during the main story. Yeah, it's super freaking it's actually creepy, I gotta say. It's surprisingly creepy. And what we're looking for is that right there. That's what we're looking for. Basically, like, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you think I did a good job, because I don't think I did the game justice whatsoever. This game is there's so much more to it. There's so much more like lore behind it that it's worth actually like diving in and like learning about it in like intensely. But anyways, like right now it's not the best example, because what we're doing right now is trophy cleanup. Essentially, I have two collectibles, two of these jars. That was one of them, and there's one more a little bit further into the story here that we gotta do. Did more than good. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I did my best. I did. Oh crap! And we can add that to the death counter just because I was being careless. Yo, it definitely is. It definitely is. And in case you weren't aware, Little Nightmares, this is the first one, right? And Little Nightmares 3 recently came out. So yeah, there's two other games to kind of well, essentially to like get through and collect all the trophies for. So definitely looking forward to doing that sometime in the future. Hey, Hannah, congratulations on reaching level 1 in our chat box ranking. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying yourself. And yeah, welcome to the community. Welcome to the collective. Let's see. Nope, that's not the one we're looking for. That's not the one we're looking for either. I believe this is the one that we're looking for. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we put that one in the right spot. Yeah. One of the main things I really enjoy is, much appreciated. I definitely try and like do some entertaining stuff, even though I can't say that this was my best example, just because I was so freaked out while I was playing this game that I didn't really know. I couldn't really talk too much. I surprised. It was really surprised me how creepy the freaking DLC is compared to the main game. Yo, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying my best. It's been a while since I streamed, so I kind of like need to get back into it. Basically, I've been kind of getting back into the rhythm of everything. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you have a good time, and also I'm glad that you're enjoying your food, man, because that's also important. That's also important. And I guess we actually have to solve the first. I guess there is an actual order to do this. So yeah, I was right now what I was trying to do is just skip ahead directly to the puzzle that we need to solve to get the last collectible on the trophy list. But I guess there is an order to how you can do things. So in that case, let's just go quickly. You okay with me joining your Discord? I actually have something I think you might find genuine user for your stream. Probably better to share with you directly there. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Exclamation mark Discord in case the links don't work. That one, then you can get like my link directly and just add me. Just flop down right there. Yep. Yeah, because I know that like on Kick I added those links quite a while back, and I don't know if they're still if they're still active, even though the things like haven't actually changed. Like it's still the same like account, the same Discord server in case you're interested in joining the server. Exclamation mark Discord, and then you can find that. Yeah. All you need to do is type in exclamation mark Discord. It would be awesome if you could actually confirm that that command works, because it was something that I actually added today, since that was a very popular request overall. So yeah, if you can type that in, because I know that it works for me. Yeah, okay. With an underscore at the end. It's that plus plus an underscore. Yeah. Yo, my intuition is telling me that you do digital art. Am I correct in assuming that? I got a little bit of a little bit of a spidey sense going on over here, so I'm assuming that's what my intuition is telling me. Feel free to let me know if I'm wrong. But honestly, like because it comes by it happens so often that I might just have like a full speech prepared about this, which I would love to look at. I love looking at portfolios. I have no problem looking at. I'm really interested in looking at other people's art styles and their work. The only thing is that currently I have no budget for um, I have no budget to like basically pay for anything for this stream. I'm gonna show you something that's interesting for your channel. Okay. Okay. And now can we? Why is this not opening? I mean, you have certainly piqued my curiosity. I cannot deny that. So, is this gonna open? Is this gonna stay closed? Yo, what's going on? They also have to shine a light onto this. Is this it? Ah, okay. Okay, so maybe we didn't have to... Okay, maybe we didn't have to do all that. All we had to do is just shine a light on the eyes of that thing. Alright, let's see... Hannah Huwu 333. Alright, cool. Once once we're done with the stream here, and yeah, like and I got some time, I will definitely check it out. Jabba the Hutt with the hairdo, the baby, this creepy ass dude, and yep, there it is. Chubster with the nose. Those are the 5 that I need, and now all that's the final collectible should be right through here. Yep, there it is. No worries. I appreciate you being so polite about it and actually staying in to chat for a little bit. There it is. The final collectible trophy. We can if we can let this load, and so that we can get everything synchronized into the PSN situation. Hell yeah. Out of curiosity, what would you say is your main like art style? Or are you just not gonna tell me and make me like go and like check it out before before I get any answers? Oh man, come on. Okay, it's not syncing up. What is this? Is this like a beet or a cabbage or something? Anyways. Ah, look at this. This is annoying as hell. But unfortunately, I do not have access to the chapter 2 of the DLC, so I cannot complete these 2. Otherwise, I 100% would have. Because I really wanted to see that 100% completion rate. But yeah. Anyways, that was all that was missing. That was all that was needed from our, well, essentially our playthrough. I selected chapter select, right? So yeah, I did. Okay. So 25, yep, there it is. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. And of course, I mean, these ones I don't have any because I was mainly doing we were mainly doing like the speed run for it, so we really don't have anything on the main game. But yeah, man, it gets to me. It gets to me that we don't have access to the main one, but we achieved what we were looking for, which is honestly as much completion as available to us, sort of thing. So this was by no means a failure. This was actually spot on from what we were looking for. All right. So basically, that means that we're essentially finished with Little Nightmares. Next stream, we'll be playing something different. I'm still on the fence. I'm gonna just let you guys know, just because why not? But I'm still on the fence about whether we'll be playing Dead Island 2 or Ghost of Tsushima. These are two games that I have available that I haven't even played yet. So it'll be like a brand new experience for me personally, and potentially a new like platinum challenge. Potentially going for another platinum, the next like platinum that we try and achieve. Um, those are the two games in terms of story, and in terms of just like cleanup and doing other things. We could also be playing some GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition, because from that one I can actually show you guys. So we did finish the story. I did like play the whole story. Fuck, dude, it's not loading up the freaking. I don't know what's going on with this. It doesn't want to load up the trophies like this. Is there a problem syncing to PlayStation Network? But yeah, we got all the story trophies plus the two potentially missable trophies that you can get during the game, which puts us in a very good spot to essentially platinum it, right? It means that there is just a shit ton of grinding left to do, but you know, we could actually platinum this on stream, and that would be extremely fun to do. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to have San Andreas platinumed out. It's one of my all-time like OG favorite games from the PS2 era. And I remember like I wouldn't even play the original version. It was always like the copies that they made. I remember they made like a Rio de Janeiro version of like GTA San Andreas, where it was just like different character skins and like dubbed into Portuguese, of course. So yeah, that shit was funny as hell. But yeah, we actually completed that at the like beginning of the year basically. So it's been a couple months that I played this. But damn, it would be an amazing experience to have this game like fully platinumed out. So I gotta think on this. I gotta do some research, see which one would be the most advantageous choice. You know, if we should go for like a story game that's and play through the whole story and then grind out the platinums, or if we can grind through all of this. Yo, maybe we do like a mix and match of both. You know, like some days we play this, some days we play like a story, just so it doesn't get too boring or like overwhelming. But yeah, essentially we just have to grind to 100% completion rate on in the game. Ah, yeah, there it is. But yeah, essentially we just have to grind, which is a similar thing that we got to do with Batman Arkham City actually. It's also basically like every trophy is accomplished except for the ranked maps, the campaign maps, and then New Game Plus. And then I always leave a couple like easy miscellaneous trophies for last just because I like doing like, I like having like one easy trophy at the end that unlocks the platinum. Yeah, so yeah. But yeah, essentially those are the options. We got GTA. Batman, I'm pretty sure I'll be grinding off of stream because I can't imagine it being very fun, especially the point where I'm at now. Once I get through the challenge and campaign maps, then we can play this on stream because then we'll essentially be replaying the story. And yeah, like that would at least be like entertaining to watch. But just like watching me try and copy a bunch of videos on how to get through the campaign and challenge maps, that's not, I can't imagine that being very good content. So we're not gonna put you guys through that. Like hell no. Damn it, dude, this is really not loading, huh? Anyways, I'm gonna turn off the PS4, and then I'm sure that by tomorrow it'll all be like processed and it'll all show up here. But so just switching over here real quick, I just want to say a huge shout out and thank you to everybody who came by today, everybody who tuned in, who said what's up, who dropped some messages in the chat right there. It really, really helps us out. All the new followers, thank you so much. I can't tell you how much that helps and just kind of boost the community, man, the collective that we're trying to build over here. I hope to be back tomorrow. That is the plan, unless something happens and like something happens during the day and I can't be around. But yeah, tomorrow either afternoon, we're talking Central European time over here, either in the afternoon or late at night, kind of like we started today. But we'll be here. So I just want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye now.